bad play. Those 30 cals are just going frickin' ham. This is pretty cinematic. They're actually coming at us pretty hard. I didn't expect them to just push this aggressively. We have flamethrowers coming in from the flank. A bunch of different quality German infantry, some sheer quality infantry mixed in with some decent quality infantry. They're getting mortared and 30 cal right now. Alright, howdy boyos. Welcome back to more Gates of Hell. As promised, we are going to be doing a Conquest campaign, however playing as the Americans. Now, Valor, which is a mod I'm using, adds only one more faction on the Axis side, the Japanese. Now, I don't really personally think the maps really suit this like Pacific style combat, so I'm not going to be using the Japanese as enemies. Our enemies will just be Germans in this campaign, though maybe when more maps release and they get put into Conquest, I would be interested, in doing a American versus Japan battle in Conquest at some point. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and, research some units, get a little formation going here. I'll link the mods I'm using in the description. We'll be right back. Alright, so initially we only started off with 4 research points and 900 manpower playing this on hard difficulty. So initially I researched the light infantry and then the regular infantry squad, which costs 3 points combined. I also unlocked the mortar, but I did not buy one in this specific part of the Conquest. I think we'll probably get one after this next battle. So in the first wave, we have 2 regular infantry squads with a bunch of M1 Garands, as you can see here, a BAR, and then 2 Tommy guns. We have 2 of those. A medic squad will probably use one for the first wave and one for the second wave, where we have a light infantry squad, which basically is a regular rifle squad, but without the BAR, so it's a little bit cheaper, and an anti-tank unit, which has a bazooka. Now, obviously, we also have the Locust, a little airborne 37mm gun-armed tank, which we're probably going to make the most use of in this initial battle. I hope to get enough points to get a mortar, and then we'll probably start researching towards the officer, because the officer in Valor mod and Conquest is what you need to unlock to get a bunch of the heavier things unlocked later on, like, for example, some of the Pershings. For now, let's go into battle. We'll be right back. Alright, we are going to, I think, split up our medics here between these 2 teams. And then I want to try and find my light squad, which actually might be this squad right here. So we'll use those more as the probing force, with the Locust in support of them. Okay, it actually does have HE, which is good, kind of considering it might not even have HE because it's such a small caliber rifle. But it does have HE, so we're good. Now hopefully they don't have many or any machine gun emplacements set up. That would be honestly kind of disastrous. Oh, I love how the 30 cal in this sounds. It sounds like the 50 cal, so it's kind of crazy. Okay, we'll start pushing up on both sides, while our lights can just kind of rush towards this. Oh, actually, it's a rifle grenadier. We want to make sure he gets knocked out before he knocks out my light tank. Okay, there we go. I mean, at some point he had to die, right? There was no way he's going to get away with that. It's another rifle grenadier back there? They have a lot of those guys. I mean, they could easily knock out a Locust with a single anti-tank rifle grenade, you'd assume, so I want to make sure those guys don't get to live very long. Trying to snipe. That's not very accurate, this 30 cal, is it? I'm just like clicking maniacally. Alright, we're going to push up. Don't really want to use too many of its main gun unless we have to, because I don't have an ammo crate. Mostly because it was expensive to buy one. Okay, let's take a look here. There was a German over here somewhere. He's spotted. I just don't know where. Oh, there he is. Oh, that was a waste of a HE shot. Can we get this guy? No, come on. One more. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's push up to the point. There's only going to be 2, obviously, initially. Oh, the other one's kind of far away. It's all the way over there. And they're going to have a huge, nice entrenchment as well, which I don't have any thing to really deal with. Let's see if we could lob an HE shell on that point. Ooh, I was not even aiming for that, dude. I was aiming for the big, like, sort of post that holds the flag up to try and get some splash damage, but I think that's gonna, yeah, that's gonna work just fine. Getting that direct hit on that dude with the 37mm is pretty brutal. We'll push up this squad on the left, and then move the other 2 squads that are armed with the bar more in support of this light squad. I don't really mind getting a squad that's a little bit more you know, I don't know how you would say this, wastable. You know, we can technically lose them. Wouldn't be a huge issue if we did. I mean, this squad is really like the regular squads. They just don't have that BAR. But it makes a big difference because you just get like that full auto, large caliber, 20-round machine gun. Then again, I guess the Americans get a bunch of M1 Garand, so they already have something that the Germans don't have at all. Or not, you know, they don't have a full squad of G41s or G43. So it makes a big difference in these smaller, you know, engagements around all these buildings where you just get a lot more firepower versus a Kar 98. I know there's a German hiding there somewhere. Okay, he's okay. I don't know if we can shoot him through the door, but okay, I was hoping this is a tiny 37. Don't forget that. I was hoping we would do a little more damage than that, but now we can at least direct control our boyo and see if we can knock him out ourselves. We know he's right in this shed over here. He is right here somewhere. I think he's right. Oh, there he is. I saw his helmet. Now I'm kind of worried about running into a. Okay, sir. Okay, he didn't really care about dying. That works for me. Let's send the other squad. So what we'll do, we'll leave one of our bar squads over here with the anti-tank unit, I think, with the bazookas. Or the bazooka. There's only one, there's not more. We'll leave them here, and then we'll send the light rifle and one medic, the other rifle squad and our locust to the next point to try and get this dug up before they send a large amount of people our way. What I think we're going to do, we're going to get some guys in this trench on the other side, but maybe I'll... Actually, no, this is the squad we want to move. Never mind, we want to get these guys out of here. 30 cal. Oh, the locust is stuck in the trench. Oh god. Okay, we're good. Never mind. Set you to hold fire, because for right now I don't really want to make him waste all of his bullets. We don't really have a lot. Okay, so we're going to capture this point. And I think what we're going to do is spread these guys out in the back trench here. It's a really weird sunlight too. It's like late night or early morning in the winter. And it's very red. It's kind of cool looking. Could be like a sad part of a sad movie. Well, don't worry about that one dude too much in there, I don't think. Leave the bazooka squad here, just so we have... Okay, medic needs to come this way. Leave the bazooka squad there, and so in case there is anyone that pops up, like any vehicle, any sort of light armored car or anything like that, we can at least deal with them, or with that using our bazooka. Just gonna make sure that these guys are set up. Okay. Maybe I'll even give this guy the extra rockets. I'm pretty sure I gave him the rockets now. When I replenish him after the battle, his assistant will get 3 more rockets. So he can kind of get an unlimited amount of weapons. The same goes for technically what I could do is I could give the bar away to one of my other riflemen. And then when I replenish the squad, the bar will be given back to the original guy, as well as, you know, the guy who I gave it to. So you can kind of clone weapons like that. There's not really a way to stop that other than just, I guess, not really cheating. I guess if you want to call it cheating. So, you know, you can easily do that if you really wanted to do that. I guess our medics actually do carry Springfields. That's not the best, but it's definitely not bad. I mean, the Germans don't get anything super... Actually, I think in a vanilla game, the Germans get a pistol only on the medic. So... And the Soviets that get the Nagant. So it's not bad to have an actual full-fledged rifle. No, it's not an M1 Garand, but it's better than just a pistol. Okay. We can be a little bit more aggressive in these early battles with the armored vehicle. I'm not really too worried about running... There's a guy just standing over here. Hello? Oh, come on. Accuracy through volume. Jesus. Alright. You don't have to worry too much, I don't think, about ambushes in the form of any, like, you know, anti-tank weapons other than riflemen with grenade launchers or maybe a Panzerfaust. But obviously the more we get into this campaign, the less aggressive you can be with a vehicle unless you have it, you know, carefully scouted out with a bunch of infantry. I think we'll just get these guys on the ridge or on the wall here and get this guy behind. He does have an he's an anti-tank support infantry. He's also not feeling too hot here in a second. Okay, he's kind of just ran off. Okay, sir, come back. He's crawling away right now. There we go. That worked out just fine. We do have a squad coming at us here. Some recon units. Set you to open fire and move you up the ridge. There's a whole lot of guys up here, actually. Holy crap. All right. Let's prepare the HE. We can directly hit one of those guys like that. Knocking out quite a few of them in one hit. Machine gunner. Knocked him out. That's very important. The machine guns in this game are such a force multiplier. It doesn't matter what you're specifically playing, if you're playing any mod or unmodded. Machine guns in this are such a huge, like, if I'm playing multiplayer and you kill the machine gunner in a squad, you've basically just made that squad unironically like 30% less strong. Even though they're maybe a 10-man squad, knocking out the one machine gunner, boom, you just knocked out a huge amount of their firepower, especially for early war squads. This goes less obviously for later war squads where even the Germans and the Soviets, well, the Soviets more so than the Germans, I suppose. They get obviously a bunch of SMGs and semi-autos like SVTs, G43s, G41s. But earlier on, when a squad has maybe one SMG and like 9 rifles and 1 machine gun, yeah, killing that machine gunner is probably more than 30% of their firepower. Just a huge, huge multiplier. So if you get those guys out of the battle, or maybe said differently, if you can revive them after they go down, which I haven't really tried. I don't think I've really tried bringing a medic to a multiplayer game, playing Gates of Hell, just because it doesn't really feel like it's worth the micro that you have to do. But, you know, it might be worth trying at some point. It's just, you're doing so much micro and you're putting so much effort into reviving someone that most likely will just die right after you revive him because he's in a horrible spot or something like that. Okay, that guy is actually dead. That's a little frustrating. These are very limited ammo we got left here, as in we have literally 1 shell left. We have guys attacking our bottom right point, the one we captured earlier. Okay, we're out of cannon ammo now, so let's push it onto the flank. Bar team and rifle team are pushing up. We did lose another member of this squad. I wonder if we can throw a bunch of smoke out here. Smoke does do very big things in Gates of Hell, unlike, I feel like, a Men of War where it was really not that useful. In Gates of Hell, medics are amazing, or smoke is amazing. I think it makes a huge difference. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy up without losing our medic. We got guys from behind, so we're going to need to run forward here with the rest of this team. Medic has to get out of the way here. We don't want to get stuck fighting between 2 different enemies, so we need to just jump into this trench. Feet first. Check the right here. And start divvying up our guys so we have a little bit more cover between everything. We're going to be capturing this pretty simply, I think. This guy is going to get knocked out. I don't really want to grab an enemy MG right now. Okay, our bar is going to be watching the right. That guy got annihilated. We can make sure there's no one here. Just make sure we go into direct control. But I think that all of the enemies in this trench position are knocked out. And that's going to be an easy capture in under 12 minutes on the first battle. I'm hoping we get enough research points that we can get maybe the heavy mortar. We definitely want a mortar. I'm also clearly going to need some sort of ammo because, I mean, I was being pretty spare. I was being pretty, like, careful with using the ammo on the Locust, and 20 rounds of HE goes real quick, especially when you want to knock out some enemies. Ooh, was that? Oh, I'm using AP right now. It actually might not be horrible. We just lost a person, though. We're going to just snipe them with AP now. Look at that. Okay. Lose a guy. Oh, he died. Okay, so we lost 3 members in this battle. It's gonna the number's gonna be a little inflated because when you revive someone and you heal them, they still count as a kill, even though you have quite literally revived them and they're fighting again. Damn. Okay, load AP. It's more fun to shoot them with AP than with HE. This is brutal. Such a thing. I used to do that in Assault Squad all the time. You can actually, because HE gets you a little less distance. Especially, I guess in Gates of Hell it's the same thing. there's a slight variation in the range you can get HE and AP out to. So AP usually has about a 10 to 20 meter more range. So if you really want to knock out a certain thing, like an anti-tank gun or an infantry specific, like a sniper, switch to AP and try to get that long range snipe. I'm not even talking about doing like a bug where you try and aim at the ground in front of the units. I mean, I'm not talking about cheating or glitching. I'm just talking about using a different round than you should be using to actually a pretty decent effect. I don't think we're going to have to switch off the Locust yet, though a Scott would be amazing. I think what we could do here is get the officer unlocked, which should unlock, I think that's what unlocks it, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not what unlocks it. Maybe the officer, maybe the steward is what unlocks. Okay, the steward is what unlocks everything. But I don't know if we want to put more points. So maybe we'll just get the steward for now, have 2 points left. We don't really need anything else. Maybe a rifle grenadier would be alright. Small defenses is definitely one that will save 1 point. Because they're going to be on the defense, it makes sense to get the small defenses, I think. Just so we have a little bit more of AI help. We'll resupply all of our equipment. Our Locust is level 1, that's perfect. And then I think we might want to consider getting a mortar and a ammo truck. We have infantry and regular artillery, so we'll get one of each. That's a lot of points there. That's another, like, what, 260 points we have to spend. And we could technically get a Stuart. And I'm not even opposed to getting it. I think the Stuart would be a good choice to get. This one looks really good. So why don't we get the Stuart? Then we have 2 pieces of armor. Now we're going to fit it in here. So what we're going to try, I think we have exactly there. That's enough points. Oh, we can easily fit all these guys in there. So we got basically wave 1 and wave 2 pretty good. I'll probably consider getting rid of these anti-tank guys soonish because we have 2 tanks now. But yeah, we're going to go select the defense and then we'll be right back when the enemy attacks. So we have some German infantry approach from the southwest. So I don't think I really need to worry about them coming from anywhere over here. But I wouldn't be surprised when I listen for any vehicle engines. But yeah, it looks like so far they're going to be coming from the northwest, so we have some decent cover there. And if they do come any closer, we have the mortar that can obviously rain hell after they get basically across the bridge. So they're going to be stuck there for a little bit. Let's make sure where my machine gunner is, if we can get eyes on. It's going to be hard for him to see anything, I think, actually, back there. Oh, he was firing. They're just at max range right now. So, oh, we have flamethrowers on our... Okay, we have flamethrowers, apparently. One of our flamethrowers just got killed. We're starting to get closer to the enemy, so that should be a decent unit to loot at the end of the battle. Another squad more left. Our Locust 30 cal is so freaking loud. It's doing a little circle to kind of figure out where they may be coming from, to listen for any engine noise. We do have a second squad here. Actually, more than a Swiss Legionnaire. There's some regular infantry, I think, between these. There's a lot of people coming this way. If I do lose anyone, I'll need to keep my medic more or less on the ball. Maybe we'll move them. Okay, we're actually losing quite a bit of infantry now here on the left. We've lost 2 of my riflemen. Mostly because I didn't expect them to come across this river area here, so we're kind of like taken from a flank. Hoping my medic can stay down. Okay, he's going to do his job. He's going to have to get the hell out of there after he's done. We are losing a couple of our guys here. Our medic is ready and done with that dude. Okay. Mortar. No. You do not go that way. Absolute crazy. I don't know why the hell he would go. Oh, there's a whole other company coming this way. I know I say that sometimes just as a joke, but that's a whole bunch of people coming this way, actually. Okay, our medic. Oh, okay. Our medic just got annihilated. That's perhaps a war crime, but yeah, this squad isn't going to do too hot. They're getting taken out quite decently fast here. Might be time for me to roll back my Locust a little bit and roll my BAR guy back. And maybe we can start pulling off some of the people that I have on these outside here, because they are not in the position where I thought they'd be coming from. I mean, obviously I figured they would be coming from pretty much anywhere, not just specifically one direction. That's a band name I just made. But, ooh, Stewart rocking the town. Okay, that's good. Setting up the defenses, you got to be on your toes. If you can't reposition your guys in time, then that's just a bad play. Those 30 cals are just going freaking ham. This is pretty freaking cinematic. Just based off the sounds, they're actually coming at us pretty hard. I didn't expect them to just push this aggressively. We got flamethrowers coming in from the flank. Bunch of different quality German infantry, some shittier quality infantry mixed in with some decent quality infantry. They're getting mortared and 30 cal'd right now. Might have to pull my Stewart up just a little so you can get more shots on. We're digging these foxholes on the fly as we're trying to reposition our guys. Maybe we can double down on these foxholes because they are very strong. And hopefully they won't be able to use them against us as we pour some... We can pour another one down over there. And we can pull these infantry as well. And we have just absolutely... Honestly, this is an insane battle. It's like I'm playing that Mr. Cookies mod, the Conquest enhanced one. The flamethrower coming off to the side like that. There's at least 100 dead Germans here. Well, 78 dead Germans here. This is nuts. I wonder if our mortar has been really... Got 18 kills, the Locust and the Stewart. The Stewart just got 32 kills in just this battle. That's nuts, actually. Okay, more foxholes are being done. And I want to make sure that we have the bar gunners going ham too. That's great. Okay, reposition this one foxhole maybe. And we'll build another extra one here. And then this is working out really well. I mean, we've just... Wow. Just... yes, we lost some infantry. We lost 10 guys, and then I had to remember that I healed about 2 or 3 of them. So really, we lost 8 dudes. The defender lost 6, and we killed 82 in this, I gotta say, pretty freaking cinematic entrance to this defense mission. I didn't think it was going to go this ham. But the 30 cals are just blasting away. Our mortar is... It's got 20 kills. Between the Stewart and the mortar, this battle, they got 55 out of those 70 or 92, 84 kills. I don't know how they have 92. Oh, that might be from the... Right. From my kills and the enemy. All right, that makes sense. And they're still coming. They're not... Okay, they're actually aggressively coming this way. I was not prepared for this, the German human wave tactics. We did lose one infantryman who tried to heal or set in a foxhole. We'll push some of our infantry around. And they're just running into flames, mortars, and 330 caliber machine guns on these. The Stewart has 2. A coaxial... Yeah, a coaxial and a hull one. The Locust only thing has the coaxial one. I mean, they're just... Wow. This isn't even with a damage mod. They're just running into machine guns like... This is kind of like the Fury, but it's in the winter, and it's not a Sherman, it's a Stewart and a Locust. The second they come around this door, or this wall, there's 2 30 cals. They're just mowing them down. This is brutal. And obviously the mortar isn't helping them either, setting the stuff on fire. This guy... Oh no, we're still good in ammo. Our mortar should be getting resupplied. Looks like it is. Mortar could definitely be dropping some more shells out here. I'm telling it to, like, fire at... Oh, we got some Legionnaire coming in. Oh, wow, this is only an 81mm mortar. I could even buy the more expensive one, the 107mm, I think it is. Oh, we got more contacts this time on our far left. We got Aufklärer, or recon, setting up on the far left of the map here. Or of our formation, but our mortar is switched to engage those guys. I'm hoping... Wow, that mortar is on target. Hoping to get this guy knocked out. I don't know if he's by himself or if he got on the flank. But this is just insane. They're just getting absolutely decimated. And my mortar must be seeing red hot by now. Same goes for these machine guns, honestly. Let's reload these machine guns for a second. I think without these vehicles, I don't know if I would have survived. Just the amount of infantry coming this way. Okay, we can drop an ammo crate from the bar gunner, which is good because he can resupply himself, and also some of his other infantry with that. And those 30 cals are just going nuts. That's stupid. They're very loud. I do think that they might need a little you know, sound adjustment, considering they're 30 cals and they sound like a 50 cal going off right next to your head. And those mortars are good. Another machine gunner. It's an Aufklärer. It's a recon machine gunner. It gets knocked out by the mortar. Mortar at almost 40 kills. I mean, this crew is going to be elite by the end of this battle. And honestly, the bodies are starting to disappear because I think the game is like, yo, we need less bodies on the map because it's getting too laggy. We just lost another guy here. It's getting a little scary with the amount of enemies that are popping up from the flank. Mortar getting like a 7 or 8 kill there with one hit. They're just set up in a horrible kill zone. And we are going to res this dude and run the hell away. That way. And I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen a Kubel or any sort of vehicle that may or may not help them push this side. Okay, he is down. Okay, they definitely have guys trying to come into our flank here, so we want to make sure we have someone set up on that flank. So we'll switch these two guys around, kind of consolidate more back towards the back of this mortar, because I think the mortar, if the mortar gets lost, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. I don't think we'll be in a lot of trouble, but we definitely want to make sure we keep it alive. So we'll use some of these anti-tank guys to cover the back. I guess we even have some of these guys here in a sort of a second line. But so far, it seems like all of my guys here have survived without like actually losing anyone. They're sitting in a good position. We didn't lose a defender AI man, but you know, that happens sometimes. The mortar's going ham. They're sending more and more waves. I'm trying to listen for... I don't know if that's a motor. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know if that's an engine or not. But god, there it is. This is... this is like an endless defense mission. I'm gonna run out of ammo before this battle is over. It's a good thing I got the ammo trucks. Mortar is at 53. The Locust up to 43, but that's also including the last battle. And then the Stuart is up to is up to 72 in purely this battle. Now we're just gonna have, we're about just over halfway to the defense, but this mortar is just rocking them. We have another anti-tank rifle, or yeah, anti-tank rifleman, hoping to intercept that team with a round of a mortar. Okay, that was kind of far off. Anti-tank rifleman, he's trying. He's definitely trying. Hopefully my mortar keeps engaging. Do we have any Willie Pete? I think we only have AG. If we have Willie Pete, that would be a little too broken. Yeah, this is just regular smoke. If we had any Willie Pete, that would be nuts. We could set the tree line on fire. And I don't think they'll be able to get through at all. But the mortar, doing a good enough job. We're almost at 700 points. Every time we knock some infantry out, we get some extra points. Obviously, besides the fact that we're just getting ticks from owning both the flags. 210... and then 7 from my defender. I guess they had 1 team kill or whatever happened there. They lost 1 man more than we killed, but they are just not doing good. I wonder if there's any defender AI left. It looks like there is just 3 or 4 dudes left over here. Rifleman and ooh, a bazooka guy. Kind of wish he died because then I can grab his bazooka. That'd be nice. I mean, at this point, what I could do, I could go ahead and give this bazooka to one of the riflemen, and then that way I can delete the bazooka team after this battle, because I don't think I'll be needing them anymore, and I personally really liked having anti-tank inside of these squads. So we'll just give this guy all the rockets in the world, and in the next battle we will just delete the anti-tank unit, or the bazooka squad. And then we'll use bazookas inside of the teams instead. I think that just makes more sense, having them inside a squad. Because then you don't have to like micro more and more squads just to get a single dude out onto the field. Then in the end, I guess it saves some CP too, because you only have a limited pop cap. And if you delete the anti-tank team, that means you have, I think it's like 4 or 6 pop cap we're putting into the anti-tank team. So I'm trying to snipe this guy, not really very effective. Maybe my mortar must have hurt me thinking that, because I was about to, you know what, I'll use the mortar to get that guy dislodged. And oh, this is going to be brutal, isn't it? My god, dude. The Ostlegionnaire are just running into machine gun fire. Alright, next setup here. Hopefully we can intercept another mortar round, kind of close. Hopefully can intercept some of the other squads coming in here. A little bit more spread out, so it might not be a beautiful mortar round as the other one was, but this will maybe still work if it's not too far away. Ah, knocked out 2 of 3 of them. That's perfect, honestly. We can keep doing that. Secretly, I wish this machine gunner or the anti-tank guy would go down so we could snatch his bazooka. So we could have 1 bazooka in each of the teams with the BAR guy in it. But this is already a pretty damn awful battle for the Germans. I mean, it's good for them that there's no morale thing in this, because they would be gone. Take a look here. Haven't even really used, has it even used any of the main gun? I don't really think so. Running dry on, let's see, 52 kills, 85 kills, and 80 kills. So just between the Stuart and the mortar, we got 165 kills out of the 200. Actually, that's not that bad. So there's 100 kills that are not the Stuart or the mortar. So that's actually a lot. This bar gunner has 12, for example. That's not bad. We have, okay, let's take a look here. 4 and 11. If you're wondering, this is where the ticker is, by the way, for the kills that a person's got or a team's got. These are all not pretty bad. Not pretty bad numbers. It's just that the mortar and the Stuarts make everyone else's numbers look kind of bad. That's no one else's fault but I guess the Stuart and the mortars. I don't think I could get the sandbags on this mortar though. It's a little bit of a shame, but see if we can get. And the mortar is just so fast too. I don't know if there's anyone there, but if there was, they're dead now. So there is pretty much nothing left. I'm assuming they're just out of points. There's no way they... I'm listening here? Okay, yeah, there's definitely bush noise over here. Very clearly. And also my Stuart's getting shot. Oh, that's a whole other... Okay, they're still coming. They're still... I'm surprised they have points left. Like, you'd think at this point they'd just be out of points after we have annihilated... Like, what is it? An entire company, basically. Like, unironically, a company and a little bit worth of infantry. So we'll just get some more rounds coming out. 150 points left to go. Probably, yeah, easily get some more points. Surprised, again, that there wasn't any armor. I mean, I'm not talking about a Panzer IV, but... You know, an armored car like a 222 or 231. There's anything with the 20mm or even a machine gun might have done a little bit more for them than just getting absolutely annihilated here on this bridge and open air. It's a good thing I retreated from this frontal position. I did lose about the squad-ish worth of guys. I think only the BAR guys survived. But honestly, for the kill-death ratio after this battle, really not bad. And it'll be really good because we'll get a bunch of veterancy out of this battle. And also this leads to some very cinematic shots as well, which is always good if you ask me. I mean, there's some really nice shots you can get from this. The tracers flying over. You hear the 30 cals in the background there, which are, by the way, again, super loud. Are they in my trench over here? This looks like a trench I may have dug. Yeah, this is a trench I dug. A bunch of dead Germans around it, though. Is that a G41? Oh, never mind. That's a mortar. I'm knocking out some people. 900 points. We're about to win. But they're still coming at us. And more rounds are also coming in from my mortar. Oh, that guy got flung even though he was like 15 feet from the nearest mortar, I swear. Got these Feldwebels who are trying to lead their Östlegionär in this like suicidal charge forward. And then the guy gets destroyed, and then, yeah, okay, these guys are out of ammo now. Okay, so I could technically, I think what I can do is grab an ammo crate from this thing, right? That's how it works. After he's done reloading. I think we can grab an ammo crate, and then we can, like, walk it over here. Okay, I was hoping we could put it in our inventory so we don't have to hold it, but we'll have to just walk it over here. And then we'll drop it underground, and it should give them ammo. I mean, as you can see, most of our guys here are, like, completely out of ammo. So what we'll do, we'll drop it. There we go. Wow, those freaking machine guns are loud. Alright, Move another box back over here, and then we can probably drop it in the middle and get everyone resupplied. These guys are getting ammo back again, finally. Our mortars are still going. It's not really even going to be super worth my time, because these guys are about to be... This battle's pretty much over. The mortar is still doing work. We'll drop this crate here. I mean, I could potentially take some more time to get the other crates out, but by the time the guy walks over there, stumbles over there, basically, there's only 30 points left. We'll be getting those in the next, 20 or so seconds. But that was 329 kills to 13 deaths, and I don't even know, I feel like a couple of those were just ones that we healed back up. So, I mean, what happens is one person can die, get revived, die, get revived, but every time he gets killed and revived, you technically add a number of killed that's sort of inflated. So technically that number is not even 100% fair. Man, they got... That mortar has a lot of splash for a small... Well, it's not a small mortar, it's a medium mortar technically, but God, 111... 65 and 89. The mortar really getting those big hits on groups gave them the final tally of 111. I'm actually interested to see what will happen once we look here at our accuracy or at our veterancy on some of these units. Mostly the mortar. I was going to upgrade them, but now I think we'll just keep them as is. What we're going to do, though, I think, is get rid of our anti-tank unit, since we just, get the bazooka away. So we can dismiss them, get 54 points out of that. Only spent 63 money, so really we're only going to spend like 9 renown, because we just got 54 back from selling the anti-tank rifleman. And then one of these squads, boom, there you go. Yeah, one of these squads now has a bazooka in there. It's kind of an easy way to save some pop cap. Still 4 pop cap, that's 4 more than you would want to use. But we did lose an entire regular squad. That must have been the guys who were a little bit up further ahead. Our mortars are a 6-star. Locust is a 2-star. Actually, even the drivers of these trucks killed a bunch of people, apparently. And then the steward, yeah, triple veterancy. So for now, we're going to call it here. We're definitely going to get back into some more U.S. conquests in the future. For now, hope you guys enjoyed. Let's see you in the next one. Cheers.